I'm going to teach you how to do bullseye pattern, which is a favorite amongst kids and adults as well, and you can use them for all different purposes. In this one, I just use one color, but I'm going to show you two ways. One, making the bullseye with just one color like this, and other, making each one of the circles of the bullseye a different color. So starting by explaining how you make the bullseye. It's so easy. You have your fabric pre-wet and you pinch on what you want to be the center of a bullseye, and you tie a section of it, and you pretty much made the first ring of your bullseye. If you want it to be closer to the center, you just need to put your rubber band closer to the center of the pinch, but I want it like that. So I'm going to build my second ring of the bullseye by pinching the section immediate below. So I'm keeping my rings at about an inch and a half distance. Again, you want your rubber bands to be really tight so the dye can't pass through it. So I've made 2 rings on of my bullseye already. I'm going to make a third one, and you can add as many rings as you want. At some point, if your rubber bands are too close together, there won't be a clear separation between the 2 resists, so you want to always try to keep them at least like a 1/4 inch apart. But besides that, you can add as many as you want, and I'm going to add my final one. At this point, it's easier for me to tie it from the other end, always remembering to get it pretty tight. And this is it. This is my bullseye before I dye it. So if I want it to be just one color, like the example I showed, I would just dunk it in a dye bath and leave it there for 1 hour and then rinse it, and then it will be white on the color that I chose. So I'm going to dunk this one here, and I'm going to prepare quickly a second one in which I'll explain how to do the different colors. So again, pitching in the center, adding my first ring, and maybe this one I'll keep it simple and I'll make it just 3 rings. Adding my first ring, second ring, this is a great project to do with kids or even with your friends, and you can do it in t-shirts or any other garments, but you could also just do a bullseye in a fabric and then transform it into a game, or like a toss game or something like that, because then you have your target pretty much made. Okay, last ring. Okay, so I have 4 different sections, which will be 4 different rings on my bullseye, and I can make them be all different colors. So I'll start by soaking my fabric in the dye activator solution, which has the dye activator or washing soda dissolved in it, and you want to soak it for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, you just take it out and you want to wring it out to take out the excess and then put out on the table. I'm going to choose some colors, maybe some reds, some yellow, some blue, and maybe last one, some purple. So my first ring, I will want it to be red, so I'm just going to apply the red straight into it. And then second one, like lilac. Blue. And finally the yellow. And the colors will sort of blend into each other in the parts that the resist wasn't really good, and that will also like make these darker lines that you see in here, kind of this radiant like effect, and it'll be really neat. After you apply your color, you just need to wrap it in a plastic bag, let it cure for 4 to 24 hours, and You're done. This is how you make a bullseye with tie-dye.